You're welcome to today's edition of Youth and Entrepreneurship. My name is Abigail Isaiah. Today on Youth and Entrepreneurship, we shall be talking about youth and Forex trading. And to talk about this with us, we have a young entrepreneur in the house, Uche Paragon. Uche Paragon is a young entrepreneur, he's a singer, songwriter, and the head CCI Traders Africa, an international company that specializes in crude oil, commodities, and indices trading. In 2019 and over the years, they have successfully organized workshops. They have successfully organized workshops, seminars across the nation. In 2019, Uche Paragon was rated number one top trader in Africa by Forex News Now. So please join me as we welcome Uche Paragon.
Thank you so much. You're welcome too.
Okay, so a lot of people have delved into entrepreneurship without really understanding what it entails. Can you tell us how easy or how difficult is it being an entrepreneur?
Yes, entrepreneurship is, I would say, is a difficult thing, and to some extent, it's also an easy thing to do. Because to be an entrepreneur, there are a lot of things you need to consider. Being an entrepreneur, one, you need to know that entrepreneurship is kind of going into personal adventure. It's not like seeking an employment. So generally, an entrepreneur is a risk taker. You take risk. Then, putting your own money first, making the first step, bringing in new ideas, new job, creating new things, the development and everything. So it has to do with entrepreneurship. So when you succeed, then that's when you now have to look for who you will share maybe the work experience with. Started looking for who you're gonna be employed that will work under you, and so many other factors that can enhance the business. But at the first stage, entrepreneurship has to do with making the new discovery, bringing into existence new business, creating new ideas. In fact, I would say everyone is an entrepreneur except those who are working under someone.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so recently you were ranked number one Forex trader in Africa. You were ranked by Forex News Now and some international blogs. Can you tell us how were you able to achieve this feat?
Honestly, I was surprised when I heard about it. I think what pushed me to that height could be because of my consistency and over the years I've been trading different instruments and I've been in the system.
That may be the reason why I was recognized as number one top trader in Africa, because you can doubt anything maybe I may have been telling you now, but you cannot doubt the result. It is those results that speaks. And unfortunately for us, it wasn't carried by maybe a local news. It was carried by international community. Yes.
Okay, so Forex trading is one topic a lot of Nigerians are really scared of talking about, maybe judging by the negative news they hear and read on social platforms. Can you tell us, is Forex trading really a topic someone should be afraid of?
I would say that when you come to digital era or entrepreneurship, there are a lot of business to do on digital level. As you can see, last year there was a huge improvement in technology in terms of new invention, technology. Even the financial system expanded. There was a lot of IT guys who program different stuff, different programming that can enhance both transportation. You can even be in your own house and get loan from the bank, like fintech apps. But I would say that on all of this, forex trading still remains number one. Yes, with the business that so many people are doing in the area of entrepreneurship or in the area of technology, forex trading remains number one. So you can't actually talk about entrepreneurship or talk about ICT business without mentioning forex. It is just there as the umbrella name. But in the same forex industry, there are a lot of things to be traded. It's a capital zone of average $7 trillion based on Bank of International Settlement. So there are a lot of things involved. It's not business someone needs to be scared of. It's rather a business you're gonna understand how to do it, and put proper things on ground and learn how to go about the business and how to understand. Get professionals to teach you. I didn't see forex trading as maybe a threat or a business someone needs to be scared of. If you check very well, almost everyone does forex. I can say
Do you have a percentage?
80% out of 100% of entrepreneurs knows about forex trading. I'm telling you.
Okay, so talking about forex trading, can you tell us how does forex trading work?
No, when we say forex, it means currency trading against another currency. You know, it trade pairs, currency pairs. Most of these currencies are internationally recognized currencies, not just all currencies that has that volatility in the market. We talk about euro and dollar. Now you trade currency against another currency. Assuming you buy euro against dollar, it means that when euro appreciates in value against dollar, you're gonna make a profit. But on this level, it's not the bureau de change where you do exchange. Maybe if you possess the euro and hold it with you, and now look for who will buy it. You trade all these instruments based on their value and on electronic scale. So now you trade one currency versus another, and profit or losses reflect into your account. It's a business of the new age that is very, very huge. And into that forex industry, it's not only currency that is traded. There are other instruments like commodities. We have agri products, we have oil products, we have different kind of instruments like metals that you trade. For example, I trade oil. I'm very good in trading commodities like crude oil, light crude, Brent crude, natural gas, and other instruments.
How about palm oil?
No, it's there, but I don't really trade palm oil because I think I understood oil market very well because it's all about prediction, trying to understand the market, knowing where the market is going, where the price is going, and know how to take your decision because it's all based on derivatives.
Okay.
Yes, so it's a very good business for those who are willing to learn or for those who have learned it. But one secret thing I would like to let you know about trading is that it's a business that anyone can do. But if you don't know much about it, you have 50% chance of gaining profit and 50% chance of losing your money. Now, if you are educated enough about the business, you have 70% chance of gaining and 30% chance of losing. If you become an advanced trader, you have about, let's say, 90% chance of gaining and 10% chance of losing. Because in this digital era, it's something that anyone has to go into. It makes life easier. I would say that anyone who doesn't leverage on the digital system may not survive this era. Because digitalization makes life easier. So in trading, it's something you just go to your phone, you press buy or sell, download the app, you fund the account, open an account and trade. So as you can see now, it's very simple. So online person in trading may just have 50% chance of gaining and losing. But when you have been able to be taught proper way of trading, so your chance of gaining more profit will increase. Of course, every business you need to understand it very well.
Okay, so you have said anyone can trade forex.
Anyone can trade both forex, commodities, indices on any market. You know, it's having a word in your palm. In the sense, don't just need to travel far to trade. Go to your internet, check all the forex brokers that are available for you, open an account with them, and start trading. But that is just primary level of trading. For you to be an advanced trader, you need proper education. And the education too is simple because you leverage on technology to acquire the education. So it makes things easier for you.
You're still listening to Uche Paragon as we discuss forex trading. We will be taking this break and when we come back, we'll continue with the topic forex trading. If you're just joining us, we have been talking with Uche Paragon, a young entrepreneur in Africa, head CCI Traders Africa, a company that specializes in crude oil, commodities, and indices trading. And he was ranked #1 trader in Africa by Forex News now. So before we went on this break, we were talking about forex trading, the fears, and the market itself. So, Uche Paragon, I'd like to ask you, what company do you work with? Tell us about the company you work with.
I currently work with CCI Traders African side of it. So it was launched in 2017, and this is 2019. This is 2020. It's about 3 years now. Yes. So it was established for advanced traders and for those who wish to come to the trading industry to also come and learn. So we started by teaching people how to trade professionally and teaching people fund management, teaching people risk management, teaching people the best possible way of doing the business. Then from there, but our attention then wasn't just on Forex. We were actually focused on commodities because we discovered that there are a lot of instruments available for trade which people need to know much about and learn. And each of these instruments has different fundamentals and different ways it works. I'll give an example of oil. So that was where we focused on commodities. We started by teaching people how to trade crude oil. I was giving them forex trading as a bonus, and that a lot generated huge profit for us. And those we now discover that those guys who are trading with us, including us too, trading on our own account, we are making much profit than the one when we are trading on forex. So that was how I started growing until this year 2020, and by 2019 so far we have already gotten international attention, and there are a lot of brands under CCI now. So we could have retail traders, we could have professional traders, we could also have institutional traders who are actually trading, and the industry is actually growing big.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So for every venture, we understand that there's always the good and the bad side of every venture. So for that person that is listening to you like now and watching you, how do you identify the genuine and the fake forex traders out there?
One of the ways to identify risk or scam in the forex trading industry, I think one is by government recognition. A broker needs to be regulated. In some jurisdictions, it is regulated. So a trader could actually check out for brokers who maybe they check if they are licensed or whether they are properly registered in any jurisdictions. So if you want to trade, you discover that maybe this broker is not registered. So that's a way of noticing, okay, this person I want to trade with, this company I want to trade with, they are not registered company. So you could know that these guys, I'm putting my money at risk. Another way of identifying that too is in trading, there is professional way of doing the business in the sense that the money have to be with you in your own personal account.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So you trade it by yourself. So anyone coming to you and asks you to make an investment to him or to his company and get a high return of investment. Okay. That's another way of noticing this one. These people may not properly be regulated, or they are not genuine. Okay. Maybe someone may come with a very high promising returns, telling you invest money here, I'm gonna give you 10%, 30%, 50%, 100%, as the case is. And just to lure you in. They may use in the name of forex trading, but actually they may not be trading in forex market. They could be probably doing a money rotation, or maybe try their luck to trade and may end up not meeting up with the needs. Okay. That's another way of knowing the risk aspect. Then the third aspect of the business, which I've said earlier, is not learning proper way of trading the business. Now, when you are not well educated on how it works, you have 50% chance of gaining profit, and as well 50% chance of losing. And I do say that a good forex trader, with a proper money management skill, and have a good account, is like owning an oil well that will never run dry. Because even if you lose today, tomorrow you're going to gain profit. So having a proper knowledge of trading is like having just a very fantastic coin where that you always draw profit from every day, every month. You may have a loss, which is normal in the business. You have chance of gaining tomorrow. I will encourage anyone to be a trader, of course, because you don't have any reason to be poor. And if you're a very good trader, you have the chance of becoming a millionaire. Yes, so doing that will require you learning, connecting with an institution or a personal trader who knows how to trade very well. Because if you're a forex trader or a commodity trader or any indices or any exchange trader, you're on your way of becoming whoever that you want to be financially. So it's not a business that I would discourage anyone to do. So
you're saying forex trading is a gateway to financial freedom?
It's one of the gateways to financial freedom if you properly learn how to trade. Experience is the best teacher. If you have learned and trade, of course, beginners don't always do well at the initial stage. There's always this issue of trying to balance emotion. You want to put in small amount of money, you want to understand how it works, everything. You may probably have losses. Like when I traded before, I had losses when I started trading. So, but because I have this love of in the business and the love of using laptop technology, so I love the system. I just love the environment, as well as long as it has to do with internet and digital era. So I concentrated my mind, began to trade. So the more I trade, the more I learn. And again, another factor which is very funny, that you know what will make you learn is when you lose money.
Yes. Tell us about that.
When you lost, your eye will open. You say, ah. So that is when you will now make a decision whether you should exist to stop trading or you should continue. Oh. Yes. So it takes losses to learn Forex. Yes, it takes losses.
So as a professional that you are, would you advise them to exit?
No, to continue. Now, when we learn Forex, we learn in a difficult way because no one to guide us. We guide ourselves by ourselves. Now, those guys who are coming now, they can queue in at our back, then we put them through, averting them from making the same mistake that we have made before. Okay. For example, if I'm teaching you now, I know what to make you lose money. I make sure that those things will not occur on your own account. I'll tell you, see, look at this, play this, do this, do that. So if you do this, you're not going to lose your money. If you do this, you probably not lose your money. If you do this, you probably have to will make profit. So that is the thing that people who are coming in these days need to learn. Now, there are also other factors that can help beginners to learn very fast, which we didn't have privilege to know then. Yes, so that is the advantage. Those guys coming in new now to learn this business, we have more, but it has to do with your personal sacrifice, a personal decision, having the zeal to learn new things, having the zeal to develop. You may start by learning commodities trading. Tomorrow you may discover that gold is a very good business to go in. You may trade gold. Tomorrow you may discover the palm oil you mentioned earlier, that palm oil is good for you. You may also discover that Forex is better for you. You trade Forex. But I can tell you, it has come to stay. We are in digital era. It has come to stay. There's no need of running away from it. We can't run away from it. The earlier, the better. We will even integrate other business into the same technological system. It's not just trading. There are a lot of business you can put in together, and things will work out well. And the more jobs will be created and more worth. Yes. So
on a scale of 1 to 100, what's the percentage of return on investment if you have to trade for someone?
No. It's not advisable to. That's the wrong way of doing the business. I will tell you, that's one of the wrong ways. Yes, having investment in Forex to get interest, I don't think it's a proper way. Even some jurisdictions don't allow that. Okay. So one of the best ways to trade Forex is you having it in your own account. Directly with your broker. Then unless you want to connect with a host fund manager or a very good portfolio manager who may have a very good terms with you, then you and him can negotiate how you can you guys can comfortably and profitably do the business. I don't always subscribe to the view of you investing money with someone either over the internet or even if you see the person one-on-one investing to get high return. No. But I will tell you that a good trader may have 70% chance of making profit and 30% chance of losing money. And a professional trader will have a chance of 90% chance of making profit and perhaps a 10% chance of losing money. So when you have a business like that and you have developed your skill to that extent, believe me, you are on your way of financial freedom. Yes, you're on your way. It's a process that you work out. It's a skill that you developed. It takes you time to master trading. Yes, I was able to. How long? No, I was able to see. When I said earlier, when I started trading, I was just trading only Forex. Before I was able to discover other instruments like crude oil. Let me tell you something. Oil is one of the best commodities to trade. One of the best. So if you know oil trading, there are some factors you need to consider, such as demand and supply. It has a very serious effect in oil. The quantity of people, the quantity of people who want to buy oil, and quantity of people who probably want to sell, and the quantity of supply affect oil. Yes, affect oil price.
Is there a way of knowing?
Yes. That is the advantage of oil over currencies, which is Forex popularly. Then there's also this factor of political interferences. Yes, that's also another factor. So if you're an oil trader, and you should focus on these two major factors: demand and supply, political factors. Probably, maybe I would say the third one, natural disaster, which doesn't always occur. Now, you could see that maybe when there is some policy change in oil, maybe from United States Energy Information Administration or the United States Energy Policy, or some other oil body who may perhaps make some changes in sector or some decision. Yes, it affects oil price, and you could probably predict. Okay, this decision, if there's a production cut this month or this season, it's possible that oil price is gonna rise. So when there is maybe more supply this month, possibly oil price is possible to drop. So because we don't handle physical product, we trade on derivatives. All our concern is to just know where the price is going and follow the price and trade accordingly. Because we actually traded the value of all these currencies and the value of all these products. Yes, so oil became one of the best instruments to trade in the industry. Then we also have gold. Gold is of course a commodity too. We also have silver. These instruments have different fundamentals and different influencers. Those who influence the price and make it go one, maybe in their favor or whatever. So if you are learning trading, you need to balance the knowledge. Know the knowledge about currency trading, especially the currency you are trading. Assuming you are trading euro and dollar, you need to understand how they move, how things happen, the fundamentals, and as well technicals. Then if you want to trade oil, you need to now understand all this oil system, what impact the price, what can push the price, or what can push the price down. Then possibly if you trade gold, you also need to understand that. These are the basic things a trader needs to know. Then you now come in with a strategy that can help you maximize profit and reduce losses.
So are you telling me you can't trade without a strategy?
It's not possible to trade without a strategy. Yes, you must have the strategy with you. Have a strategy that works for you. And you know, in trading, why I discourage or I'm against the concept of maybe looking for who will trade for you is that the simple system of trading is something you have to put on your phone. It doesn't take you time to execute trade.
Is it like some sort of application?
Yes, you have a trading app on your phone. It's no more laptop. You don't need to. You can trade anywhere, everywhere, anytime. So you have it in your phone, and to execute a trade doesn't take more than a second. Okay? Trade is open, and if you say the risk in trading is you decide your risk. There are a lot of businesses that are very much risky in trading. Do you know that you can take 1% risk, 0.5% risk, 10% risk, 50% risk, as much as you want? But the market is there for you to go in and trade. I may decide to trade now, even if I have $1 million account. I may say, okay, I will trade with 1% of my $1 million. I execute my trade, put 1% risk, and allow you to trade. So it's unlike maybe other business that probably if you put $1 million, all of them is going in. No. It's not like that. Trading is less risky for those who understood the business and know how to apply the system. And it will definitely work for them. And since you can be on social media for all the chatting with your friends, everything, why executing a trade takes only 1 second. So which one should be better? Trading. You place your trade, check the best price, set your limit level, and put your phone into your pocket and find your way. Then after some time, you come back and check your record and know the success rate of your trade. Then later you could do your analysis. So the business is very simple, but those who may probably got wrong information about it have a negative view about trading. But they can't take the fact away that this is the world's biggest market so far. And the top government, the top countries in the world, yes, the major economic powers in the world, what we may call first world countries, regulate this business. So if the government recognizes them, regulate licensed brokers, so that is to tell you that this business is recognized and it's a very big industry to play with. Yes, it's a business where you can invest your money and get something in return. So the major thing, sorry for cutting you, the major thing a trader need to consider, the major thing you need to consider, take into consideration is risk management. Yes. If you can control your risk, you have chance of maximizing your profit.
Okay.
Yes.
So talking about investment, what's the minimum amount someone can invest?
In trading, there are different categories. There are big guys. So a beginner may just have to start with small.
Small, like how small?
No, I will probably not mention the amount because different traders have different trading companies have different minimum. Some may ask you to start trading with $5, $10, $100, $1,000.
As small as $5.
Yes, yes.
But that would be Forex.
Yeah, you probably be in Forex or any instrument that can offer you. Some may also probably give you demo account to trade.
Okay.
That's so that to test your ability, so you can as well. No, yes. Most people will say I'm afraid of loss. That's a stop loss. And what you do with the stop loss is to put it. So as soon as you place your trade, you can set a limit, a stop limit order, and allow you to trade. It's not a business that may just that have that negative view. I can tell you millions of people are trading.
Wow.
Millions of people are trading.
Okay, thank you very much, Uche Paragon. We would like to get a parting shot from you before we end today's program of youth and Forex trading. So what's your parting shot?
Yes, I would say that anyone needs to learn. If you want to be a good trader, you have to take your time and learn. And learning is very simple these days. That you may not have to start from nowhere. You have to start from somewhere where you may probably connect yourself with a good trader, either online or a personal friend who's very good to trade in trading, and follow him. Yes. So with that step, you'll be on your way to master trading and develop your own strategy.
Okay, so he says everyone needs to learn, and when you do that, you'll be on your way to master Forex trading. That's how we conclude on today's edition of Forex Youth and Forex Trading on